the the this match, these wrestlers, it
That
seems
was
like a moment in time. I want to talk a little about Kalisto. You know, like in American basketball, we always look for the next Michael Jordan. You know, and these poor basketball players get tagged with this. In wrestling, it seems like sometimes we're looking for the next, and a lot of people kind of tag Kalisto with the next Rey Mysterio. You know, the
yes,
next, and
and
I know that's not the way you train people, but he is spectacular in his own way and innovative in his own
absolutely
way, is he not?
both of them were, but both of the Lucha Dragons were excellent, and Kalisto. I remember him coming to his tryout, and he just not one person who had any say on the day or on the few days that he was with us. That was at FCW in Tampa. Not one person was not in agreement of we hired this fella. It didn't matter.
Wow, wow.
And he usually there was, and it was a completely different
Yeah,
group of
I'm sure.
people
How
that
often does that happen? Not often, right? Where
very
there's
few
unanimous
times.
opinion where you're like, get this
Unanimous
guy now.
opinions. Just
Yeah.
get this young man now because he's a really talented lad. Yeah. So it was a great match. Enjoyed it. Pins were all great. Not going to go into that, but the pins were all good. So keeps me happy as a viewer watching. If you've grown up watching wrestling the way I did, with British wrestling with great pins, when you see pins that aren't good or not knowing how to pin people properly, it's a bit of a to me. If you've not grown up watching that, it doesn't affect you the same, but it does me. And so I'm a big thing on doing because your life depends on it. Your life depends on pinning your opponent.
I think all listeners of the Gentleman Regal podcast, because the
Yes.
last NXT takeover we talked about, including myself, I think I texted you that week and I said, "Man, I'm never looking at pins the same way again, like ever.
So
If the guy's
don't
not
need to
making
go into it again. Yeah.
a full effort, the full effort, like you see when Mox makes a pin, if he's got a free hand, he's going to use that hand to push something down,
Right.
unless you're making the point that I just dominated you with this,
Just
whatever,
dominated
right?
you. Yeah.